I'm Tamsen Bowles. The case number from the second juvenile court case from when the state unlawfully stole our children the second time. That's JD-20-23. That's from the 2020 juvenile court case. We're in Tulsa County in Oklahoma, city of Tulsa. And our children were stolen twice and returned twice. Both times fall under the medical kidnap category. The first time resulted in our older son. He had, as a result, severe brain damage. And the second time resulted in my illegal arrest, where I was battered and unlawfully arrested by 2 sheriff's deputies. The child abuse pediatrician, Sarah Passmore, contributed to the medical fraud pertaining to both state-sponsored kidnappings of our children. The second kidnapping of our sons, it included severe, blatant violations committed by Assistant District Attorney Matthew Hellberg. Our lives were interrupted by the intrusions of trauma, governmental abuse, and gross violations of our human rights. We are continuing to expose the criminal behavior committed by these thugs who are acting under color of law. They act with impunity. They have a false sense of immunity. They need to be stopped. This can't continue. It just can't. We were abused in court. Anybody who's been in a JV court knows what it's like. And it just has to stop, like I said. Government overreach. It's nationwide. There's a lot of money made off of it, and it destroys lives. Brings in a lot of money, and it destroys lives. It takes a lot of money from good people, good parents. And we want it stopped. Medical kidnap is real. Very real. We've been violated. Our attorneys were in on it. We had multiple attorneys, including private attorneys. They all just basically laughed. They pretended to care at times, and they laughed. Some of the worst opposition came from sometimes the children's attorneys. At least 2 of them. Very vindictive, very corrupt. Oppositional. Not caring about the children, not honoring the children's rights. We were their voice. We always are their voice. These attorneys, DHS, all of them, not the children's voice. But they act like it. Same with that child abuse pediatrician. They get a profit for these kidnappings, these child abuse pediatricians. They get paid to do this stuff. They almost send children's parents to prison. Like the one in our case. She almost did with one from long before she crossed paths with us. Or we crossed paths with her. And, there's even evidence of that. And yet she still has her own practice. She's no longer the yes man for DHS, but she still has her own practice. And again, I say, this has to be stopped. When people like that are examining children, you don't want that with your children. You don't want hands like that on your children. And here she is running around free. All of these people are running around free. Why is this allowed? You have to ask yourself that. You have to ask yourselves why we would allow that as a society. And we want justice. We demand justice. We cry out for it. We've been violated. We don't deserve this. We deserve better. Our children deserve better. All of our children deserve better. We have to stand together, and we have to stop this.